Like, if you were a new player starting this game, what would you do? What's your opinion? Would you rent cards right now? Oh, what's your Chaos Legion? Sorry, I haven't even asked you. What are you doing for Chaos Legion? Did you get it?
Actually, well, I made a mistake with it just recently.
Sure.
I thought 500 packs would get you a
Title.
gold, um, gold Dr. Blight.
Yeah.
So I had about 330 packs purchased so far because the 30 bonus.
Yeah.
And I just needed to get the last like 200 packs, and I bought some vouchers off of one of my guildmates. And after we traded, I found out that
You
I
don't get the
wasn't going to
gold?
get a gold. Yeah, I wasn't going to get a gold blight, so I'm only going to get like maybe one blight, hopefully more. So I'm not even going to have a blight that's my level unless I go and buy from the market. I didn't even realize that. I was just like, man, I might have a gold Dr. Blight I can play. He can have his 10 blights from my airdrops.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I guess just what are your thoughts? If you were a new player in this game, what would you want to... What would you like... What would you suggest and recommend to the new players joining the game?
With what I know now,
Oh, do you know
let's see here.
inside company information?
No,
uh,
that's not what I meant. I'm just talking
you're like,
about like
ooh, with what I know
as
now?
a player as a player who's actually gotten a hang of the game somewhat, like rather than from a new player's point of view.
Sorry, the hang of the game. You've got like a 90% over, like a 90% win rate with thousands of games underneath you. Okay, go on. Now that you've got the hang of the game.
Like it's hard for me because a few cents for like some of the rentals seems like much to me. Like I like to own the cards,
Yeah.
so I guess it's more of a preference thing. Like when I came in, I actually only bought I think a few cards to start out with, and I pretty much competed in the bronze rank for a month or few, and then I decided to go on like a big spending spree trying to collect a whole bunch of the cards and start playing with those. But obviously, you can't do that now.
Yeah.
So that's a bit of a tough situation. I guess just like buy like a few of your little favorite cards and try to move up and
Yeah.
uh,
Would you suggest... That's the thing.
try to grind, earn, and get more cards to trade out of the rewards.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I come from the exact same situation as you. I think just a few months later, but same thing. I stayed in gold for bronze for like 3 months before I eventually bought the cards to get into silver. But like right now, it's kind of like very punishing to be in bronze due to like all the nerfs that they've done to bronze. So you kind
Yeah,
of want to push yourself into silver just to get DEC as rewards and
yeah.
the 50% chance to get like reward cards.
I think like if I started out, I'd be grabbing like some of the really cheap cards with like high power and stuff, and uh, like the lava launcher. And how
Mm.
much even is Evangelist now? I remember that was one I used to recommend, but I have no idea what the price
Evangelist
has
is
gone to.
now $14.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Lava launch is $4. No, I mean it's good. I think the last
No,
time,
it's good.
the last
No,
time we had this
it's
conversation, and the last time I think what we did is you recommended Evangelist, and it was like $4. So if they listened to you, they would have made $10 profit. You would have like tripled their money.
I don't even think it was that much. It might have been, but
I can
I
look
remember a lot
back.
of these cards were a whole lot cheaper. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, happy to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can play that game again if you want. Okay,
Okay.
so if you were in fire and you could buy 2 cards, what cards would you buy? So you're building for silver.
Silver, probably
Yeah.
lava launcher because of the value. And let me
Okay.
go look at fire real quick.
Sure.
We're building for silver. You said okay.
Yeah. A new player doesn't have a deck. You can buy 2 cards. Budget doesn't really matter. Just good cards to
You
help
sure?
them. Yeah. I don't know. I like a 919 US dollar Yoden. I paid $36 for my Jotun, guys. Just like. That's like nearly a
So
30x.
does that include like what summoner to buy too, or do they just stick with the
I
whatever
think
base
if I
summoner?
think if you're buying 2 cards and you're not gonna buy levels and stuff like that, you're just sticking with the free cards that you get.
Okay.
But it can be either. I mean, it's just one's a like I think it's a little bit difficult, but I think like the one criteria is you buy the card so that it helps improve your win rate, and then the other criteria could be you buy the card in the hopes that it grows in value in the future. So like, do we believe that a $900 Jotun is a good investment? Maybe not. It's at its all-time high. I think most of these cards are at their all-time high though. Like there's like 10 legendaries of each one like on the market right now. There's no like everyone's bought up all the cards.
I think Etten Spearman's a good choice, but so is I would say Exploding Rats because I mean it's very situational, but it's only like 70 cents less than that right now.
Okay, so
Let's see. And
this
Exploding Dwarf. I'd recommend quite a few of those while like at least one copy while they're under the $3 right now that they're at.
okay.
The Exploding Dwarf, look, that's like a beta set right there. That's a beta set reward card.
Yep, it
It's
is.
only it's only 228.
Okay, and
Wait.
you can
Yeah,
help.
okay, yeah, 228.
You can help argue this for me because everyone gets really upset because I prefer Exploding Dwarf as well above Rats.
Exploding Rats?
Yeah, and everyone always shouts at me because they're like, "Oh, it's got more speed, it's got less damage, but it's also like at 4 mana, so you can play it for little minions."
I
And I'm
think
just
I
like,
use Exploding Rats more now. But if it's like if it's like a melee attack from anywhere, I'll use the dwarf because of the pierce.
hmm. Oh
Because
yes, of
he's not
course.
gonna get hit first, and you can have him in wherever like what protected position, and if you
Yeah,
can get him to strike at least once, you're taking out a lot of armor if he has it.
yeah.
But the rats, there's a higher chance they'd miss, and you like he's the best. He's probably the best one to stick in the front to get the first strike on.
Hmm. Okay, moving on to water. What would you be your water investments? Wave Smith. Wave Smith. Well, it does have to
Yeah, I
be
guess that's
investments. You
one
can't.
card. I guess that's one card that everybody needs right now.
Yeah, I think everyone needs a Wave Smith in their life. It's very expensive, but you need it.
It's almost like Defender of Truth, almost. I'd still recommend like at least a copy of Sea Monster.
Okay. I think that's fair. I think Sea Monster, Wavesmith are
Yeah,
great cards.
just speaking like value wise, because
Mm.
I don't want to like recommend like a $100 card or something.
Yeah, I would throw in Captain's Ghost and maybe if they've got the money, a Torhilio the Frozen. But you could also argue that instead of Torhilio, you can just pick up the Jin.
Like a Headhunter. It's 60 something dollars, but I mean it's also high speed, high power. That's pretty much what you need starting out.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna expect, or at least starter level people that are competing. They're gonna like throw in their probably max level flesh golems and stuff. The best chance you have is running really high power because you're not gonna have yourself a Kron and a flesh golem and a Hydra or whatever he's gonna throw.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Anything else apart from the Headhunter?
I also recommend Javelin Thrower. Let's see how much is it to get it to get it to the okay.
Javelin thrower. You needed like what, level 4, right? Roughly.
Yeah.
Or level 3. You can
So
get a level 3 for like
it costs
30.
about $50.
Yeah, you can do a
55, something like
36
that.
one. Oh no, but you want level 4 for the extra damage. Damage
Yeah,
boost.
you want the extra, like you want the speed and the damage, like to try to keep up with their
bullshit.
I'm speculating like if they encounter like the high tier stuff, it's like what would you actually give them the chance rather than just lob in your level 1 Nectar Queen or whatever.
Crystal Smith?
Pelacor Conjurer's very solid.
Yeah,
I
that's
use
true.
him quite often.
Yeah, he's really good.
Silver Shield Sheriff.
Okay, that's a good one. Yeah.
If somebody could actually pair that up with some they probably need Selena Sky though. Maybe we'll get a Ranger life out of the next set, possibly.
Let's move on to Death. Shadowy presence.
Probably always.
Yeah. It's $15 now. I think when we made this video the last time we talked, it was like $4.
Wait, it's $15?
It's $15 a piece.
How much is it for the life boost? You need 10 of them. You need to pay $150 for a 1-mana card that buffs everything's life by 1.
Yeah, but it's such a good 1-mana card. It's like Eponia, so it's like you have to pay it almost. Oh, it's
How much
hilarious
is
though.
Soulstorm's probably expensive now too, ain't it?
Soulstorm's $27 a pop.
My.
So,
It's so hard now.
I
This
know.
is why everybody rents today.
This is why everyone rents and then everyone complains, because it's just there's just no cards. There's not enough cards for everyone. Like there's only 42 Shadowy Presences on the market
Hey,
as we speak.
we got Grim Reaper. That'll help. You got the Affliction with 4 power for
Yeah,
4 something.
Grim Reaper's like a bad Soulstorm. And then yeah, I think just to end it off, what would be a dragon card? Oh, we can do neutrals as well. What's your go-to dragon cards that you'd recommend a silver person just starting the game? I think you can go into like $100 or $150 because all the dragon cards are pretty much legendaries, unless you're gonna just get the new Jin that has thorns, or you go like Bright and Bloom, but then after that maybe a Fire Spitter, and then anything else is gonna be silly money.
Inchwalla for value. 8 cost, 5 armor, 9 health thorns.
Yep. It's a good value
Let's
card.
see. Robo Dragon Knight's not bad at level 1.
Ooh.
Divine Shield with Void.
Ooh. I did not expect that. I'm glad that you said that. That's really cool. Finally, neutral cards. What neutral cards would you recommend people buy? As either an investment or just to help them win the game and climb up.
It's nice to have a Sandworm still.
Yep, I agree. Sandworm's huge. I'm excited to see the new
Goblin
Chaos.
Mech.
Okay, yeah. Goblin Mech too. Good picks.
You need your Creeping Ooze.
You do. Do we need...
and your chicken.
Yeah, but chickens... Oh, chicken took a huge dive ever since they released the... It was like $50 and it's crashed now to $35. Ever since they released the Chaos Legions, every cast gets a rare legendary level 0 mana cost minion. It's gonna be so... Wild's gonna be so chaotic with like 2 level 0 monsters every team. It's gonna basically destroy opportunity.
You can put like chicken in front of a legendary 0 mana in front of a slime and just have your like big rangers in the back on equalizers.
Ugh, that sounds terrible. That sounds absolutely terrible. I can't wait to see what they do with Wild and Standard. I think it's gonna be so fun.
So please like and subscribe and let me know in the comments what you want me to do next. And if you're a new player, please use the promo code and I'll happily send you the $0.5 back to you. It just lets me know that people are watching and using the promo, and I'm helping new players join the community. Also, if you find me on the Discord, just pop me a message. I'll happily delegate any of the new players some power.